What is up, YouTube?
What up? We got Scott Aguila joining the chat too. Let me pull up the little group combo real quick. Yeah, look, I invited a couple new people on here.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know this guy?
I know Scott. I don't know Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson's cool dude. Mega supporter. You able to? Oh, there we go. All right. Scott, you got to turn your video on full.
What's up, Brandon?
What's up, buddy?
Is it working, guys?
Your voice is, your audio, your video isn't.
All right, my bad. Give me 1 sec.
That's all right. What's up,
I
James?
keep looking away from the screen. I'm watching a Georgia game.
Likewise.
Oh, is there a major football game going?
Yes, national championship tonight.
Oh, ain't no one's going to tune into this.
Georgia and TCU.
Okay. Never heard of them. Can you hear us, Jameson?
Just barely.
Just barely.
Oh, now I got you.
All right. What's up, dog? Good to have you on.
Thanks, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I see you out here supporting us. Take note of everything. I wanted to, we like to introduce some new guys too. Have a little bit of everybody on, some veterans, some old people, everything. Scott, man, you can't figure out your video yet?
No, not yet. I'll get it. No, just give me 1 second.
All right.
I'll figure it out.
You'll be a mysterious guest. We already had one of them on here.
No, I just have to update it though, because your platform's a little bit higher as far as Zoom that I typically use, which is good. FAL is good.
Yeah, so we're 3.5 weeks out. Are you coming to the first event, Jameson?
Absolutely, man. I plan on pulling pro for the first time.
Excellent. What class?
176.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let me tell you one thing about 76. 76 is vacant for a new king. Austin Wade stepped out of the threshold now into 98s. 98s is a war zone. But
I'm gonna stay light for a little while.
You could claim 76 if you're the man. It takes
I'm working on it.
Yeah. How'd you do with the last couple tournaments?
I won right hand 76 at states.
Okay, you want novice 76?
The novice, yeah. I have no idea where I'm at pro because I pulled, but I was so smoked by the time I pulled.
Yeah, I seen you pull. You're gonna do okay. I've seen you.
Do good. Yeah, I read a couple of his matches. He's gonna do all right.
The,
He'll probably whoop my ass, so.
Yeah, so it's just a little bit faster, but
yeah.
How hyped are you? Because here's the thing: is I like getting everyone's perspective, but I've been arm wrestling 11 years or so. Man, you can only get so hyped, but I like to hear how hyped are the new guy, because you've been arm wrestling how long?
It's only been about 7 months now, man. But I've been a fan for a long time, and I'm super pumped for especially this first tournament because huge.
Yeah, I think it's going to be super fun, man. We're going to announce a picture of all the awards and stuff here shortly. We got
there he is.
Awards. We're doing $10,000 cash payout at the end. $10,000. Yeah, all sorts of stuff, and it's actually increasing to that, man. We added another $2,200 in awards to the overalls now. It's just getting crazy. So. I think it's going to be super fun, especially for the newer guys.
Yeah, big time.
I got to see the transition through this, and everybody, all these Florida guys got used to it. But a lot of people are going to come into this. This is going to be their first introduction into arm wrestling, or one of the very first ones, and they're getting spoiled.
Yeah, I got a couple of buddies that I'm bringing. It'll be their first contest, and they're real excited, man. I think it's going to be the biggest one yet.
Yeah, I think it's going to be mega, dude. I personally believe it's going to be the best event we've ever held.
I believe that.
We got East versus West qualifier too.
That's big time.
One. Yeah, top two. So the top two in the classes are going to go to the East versus West. You have to look, it'll correspond with the class. What we're going to probably do, we need Chance to hop on here in a few. A lot of the East versus West classes kind of represent two classes. There's like a 170, a 200, a 240. So in the instance that it's two classes like 54 and 76, we'll do a pull off at the end.
Okay.
Where those two winners, or they'll face off first round in the overall, something like that. And we'll sort that out that way.
Cool.
But it's a cool opportunity, man. I mean, let's say, for instance, you're a new guy. You get into it. You're super excited, and you somehow place second place. Okay, right? Now you've took second. You go down to Virginia to the finals, and you somehow, by some stroke of luck, you win that motherfucker. That's it. Ingen's paying for you. You're going East versus West. You're going to be highlighted there. You are now on the card. It's a big deal. You're right there with Zurab and John Brazil, all these guys. So,
hey, Brandon, this is Scotty. Hey, I like what you're doing over there at FAL. This is huge, man. You have no idea. Like, listen, it ricocheted all the way up here from Ohio to PA to New York.
Tell me.
That's how crazy you guys got things going on right now.
Yeah.
So everybody's zealous, overzealous, and oh God, let's get on that FAL bandwagon somehow, some way.
Are you coming to the event?
I'll tell you this much. I am going to Nationals in Jersey. I have a super match coming up next week with a gentleman by the name of Joe T. That's at BAL.
Hold on. Slow down. Tell us more about that. Who against who?
All right. So I got myself pretty nitty gritty up in this place because you guys taught me well. I'm going to tell you straight up. All right. So I'm going to BAL, which is Blaze Arm Wrestling League. He only does 6 super matches per time. It's the Hard Rock Cafe, Pittsburgh, PA. And I'm so happy to be upon one of the folks that's one of the pullers that are pulling. So, oh my God, it's like a big, big thing now. That's going to go live pretty hardcore. Now, after that, I qualified up in Erie on New Way. So I'm going to that Nationals in Atlantic City, Tropicana, which is January 27th and 28th. And then after that, I'm coming back down to Florida to come see you guys because I miss you guys.
Man, we got an event every month from here to December now. So
I already saw that.
It's massive. What do you think about having all these events?
I think that is the best thing that can possibly happen at all. Like seriously, I would like per state to try to not match that because it'll be oversaturated. But I would say, listen, the game's down in Florida. Everybody knows that. I'm gearing up for Michigan State. If we can do some type of qualifier at Michigan State, so that brings a huge ass crowd. So I don't know. Either way, I'll be down to represent you guys, and I still need to hang on to my number 7 spot at the 220 rankings. So there is
where you're at right now.
Yeah.
I'll come for you again and get back on there. I dropped down to 18. I was at 8.
All right. I put on a little bit more size. So I mean, I would love that. Just even to hang out with you. I don't even have to pull with you. Like either way,
we'll definitely see you at down there this season, I'm sure.
Yep. Hey, Brandon.
What up?
Oh no, I was gonna say, hey, listen, you guys organize like I don't know how you guys did it. It's talk about across the United States.
We look good, don't we?
I'm in Pennsylvania. Good. I'm close to New York. Come on.
Good. Yeah. What you think of all this, Jameson?
I'm digging it, man. I think I'm gonna try to pull every event this year. I love that you guys are having so many of them, and each event that I've been at seems to be getting better and more people involved. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, I think, dude, it's mega win. I just rewatched Alex Top Roll did a great video on our event. It looked great, filmed whatever 5,000K HD, whatever. And man, nobody had a jersey on. Nobody did.
I know.
And it still looked good. But I would say we only had about a third of the people. So this next event, it is going to look so uniform. It's going to look so good. I mean, I think we're all based on how great everything's going off Florida State.
Very perfect.
I think Florida State is going to look like shit after we throw this one.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamison, get a jersey real quick. I got mine.
God damn, dog, quit biting me.
Jamison. Can you hear me?
There we go.
Jamison, hey, grab yourself a FAL shirt.
My man's probably got one.
I got a jersey.
We got one.
This a mega supporter, Scott.
I need to get the sweats, man. That's what's next.
I just ordered mine.
I'm showing up. I'm going to be like a Power Ranger in so much FAL gear. Starting man, I'm having FAL underwear on, socks, everything.
All day long.
Yeah, man, the merch is killer. Oh, and anybody watching this, your merchandise will ship out in about 7 days. About 7 days. Some of it's going to ship out in about 2 days. But some of you people have multiple orders, and I want to have everything in hand, ship you one order at once. So the merch is going out very soon. Anybody that does not want their merch mailed, and it includes shipping, go ahead and hit me up. We'll bring it to the event for you. That is the backup plan. If God forbid any of you guys can't get in contact, your stuff will be at the event. But hey, man, we're looking sick, huh?
Super clean.
Where are we at now? Matt, how many subscribers?
Shit. I don't know. I don't know, man. Hold on. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's see what we got.
We gotta be at 200
right now.
I hope we're at 200.
Currently
175.
Look at you. You got me beat to the punch.
All right, 175. Next stop, 250.
It's fixing to get there.
Good goals.
We got some great promo videos coming out. And I want to make a big announcement. Hey, this is an announcement. You guys are going to hear it first.
Hold on, before the announcement, man. What's happening with the sneak peek on these awards? When's that coming up?
I would say a day or two.
Woo!
I'm going to go out. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. They are fully custom, professional grade, probably the best you've seen. Let's see. I don't want to speak too much. We got Trent. What'd you think of that gear I sent you?
She says she's ready for it.
She's ready.
She's ready.
Okay. Ashley's going to be our ring girl. We got the dopest FAL outfit. How dope is that?
Trent? She likes me. I think it looks damn good. Y'all did a good job on it for sure. I don't know who designed it, but it was good.
Well, you got to see before you got to see the render. Now you're actually getting to see the real product. Let me see if I can pull it up.
So I gotta get buff now.
That's why I got you in the gym doing my workouts.
Hey.
She's going to be jacked in the next 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, and I'm the outcast in the hangout tonight. It's laundry night. Don't go beat me up, okay?
Hey, Brandon, is that an East-West qualifier that you guys are doing down there in Florida?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to relay that to a few of my folks up here up north.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the first one in the U.S., buddy.
Major event. This is the gear.
For the doggies. Your tummy feels good.
I'm not sure.
That is the ladies' merch.
Isn't it?
That's stupid clean.
Nice.
Did you
Get some from my wife.
Ashley is gonna be rocking it. I think we have some lady cut tees that are gonna be here. A couple things. I heard about people talking about they wanted arm warmers a bunch too. That's something we gotta. I think is a good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's like before we done the women's stuff, I bought Ashley, I think I got her the men's small and then I think it was like a kid's medium or something. And both of them actually fit her really good too. So if you want to get your wife something or girlfriend something, the adult smalls or the child's mediums fit her. She's 5'2", 5'3", about 115, 120 pounds. So
You trying to fit a woman based upon size?
pretty big and the
He's like, how big's the wife? I'll tell you what size she needs. Right here.
I need like a used large.
she said a used large. She said a used large for her size is probably what she really needs. But
Okay.
kind of give y'all an idea.
Used large, used extra large.
Did so what? She got with Chance and got her sizes in, I guess, huh?
Well, the shirts I ordered for her without her knowing.
Not the
she
shirts, for the gear she got.
Yeah, he messaged me, and I
All
sent
right.
him all the sizes.
Hey, so here's the announcement. We're gonna post it up here in a few. First 50 people at the venue, first 50 entries get free merch. There'll be a free piece.
Woo!
Well, shit, I'm gonna be there at 8 a.m. So go ahead and set mine to the side.
Well, that's it. There'll be 50 pieces of merch we're gonna give away to the first 50 entries. We're gonna have everything there on display. You see, I don't know if you guys seen, we have black straps as well as the yellow straps now. So
What yellow lettering on it?
yeah, man, they're insane.
Hey,
So,
Brandon, I've had a few people ask me, are we gonna have handles and stuff like that there too as well?
yes, sir. I'm gonna have it.
Okay, I know Carl Stanley said he wanted to make sure we were gonna have some handles there. I told him that I'd definitely let y'all know to bring some, at least for him. I know he wanted to pick some up.
Anybody looking for handles, check out the shop now button on the FAL or Florida Arm Wrestling League Facebook page. We got about 7 or 8 handles, a ton of shirt designs, hoodies, pants, shorts.
Yeah, I gotta get me a hoodie for damn sure. Yeah.
Next thing you know, we'll have our own sneakers. How many people we got in the chat? 13.
14.
Send
now.
me a black and yellow one. Yeah, right. The hand would embroider some sketchy pattern all over it. I would not do that to you. I had to go across the world to get a stuff of nylon. You won't believe how rare that is on this planet. I just got a message. Y'all will love this from Sterling Jackson. He says, "Hey brother, they just delivered my shirt to the wrong address." That's fake news. Nobody mailed your shirt out yet. Sterling, you are good. Everybody, that merch mails out in about 7 days. Some of it's going to mail out in about 2 days. If you guys got the replica shirts, those are going to be going out a little earlier. The handles, all that stuff's going out a little earlier. But between 2 and 7, 8 days, all the merch will be going out. So stay patient. If you guys want it, you can bring it to the event. Yeah, so how hyped are you, Matt? What are you pulling? 76 Pro?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be in the 76. There's no way I'm cutting. I've been steady streaming between 160 and 170, and with the way the weather's been changing, I think I might finally be able to break 170 and get between 170 to 175. I really want to get up in there at the higher end of the 176 because every time I pull in the class, I'm at the bottom. I'm always at like 159. I can't cut that extra 2 pounds to hit the 154. So I'm definitely going to be in the 176.
Hey, my man just went yesterday and won both his super matches, left and right-handed, against Drew. Savage. Straight savage.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I walked in at 165. I think Drew came in at 190. It by far was one of the best matches I've had to date in my career. I've got nothing but love and respect for Drew. He was one of the first training partners that I had, one of my first trainers, and taught me a lot. And when I first stepped on the table, the first time I felt that burn just go through my wrist, my arm, was because I was learning from him for a good hour or so. And I'd never been able to touch Drew's right ever. And so it was a monumental moment for me, knowing that all the training's paying off to finally be able to get a win, and just a pin alone. And then for him to come up to me and tell me, listen, man, I was slightly disappointed, but all around, I'm proud of you, man. And you definitely leveled up. I'm happy to say that I'm proud of what you're doing and where you're at. And that in itself was a win for me. So I feel good. My right's finally starting to connect. So
we're gonna set a rule on this podcast right here. I want to nip this in the board. There will be none of this. It was an honor to pull him bullshit on here.
Listen, man, it wasn't me.
You either whooped his ass or you got your ass whooped. None of it.
Listen here, man. When I go to lock up with you, I'll make sure when I whoop your ass, I'll tell the world I whoop Brandon Morris's ass.
The problem is,
it'll be an honor.
What happens after I whoop your ass? Then you get on and say it was such an honor to pull.
Oh, it was such an honor to catch an ass.
We're not doing. We ain't doing that on this show. I'll put you off.
That's what I'll run it. I'll say it was an honor to catch an ass whooping.
Be like Antonio, look at Brandon and say, that's right, bitch. Well, I was like, ooh.
Hey, Brandon, can I ask a question real quick?
What's up?
All right. Well, I was in Bowling Green, Ohio, just about 2 days ago for a major event. Michael Todd was there, blah, blah, bragging about his eight wins or whatever the hell we want to talk about. But anyway, Bart Wood was there. He's good people. And he gave you a big shout out as far as like what you're doing, like as far as what everybody's doing down there in Florida. So that was a big shout out, and it caught me off guard because Bart Wood asked like what my history was, and I said I was down in Florida for 6 years and took up arm wrestling for the last 2 of my 6, and when I was down there, that's pretty much it. So it was a good shout out to you. So mad props on that category, and trying to think what else. Oh, hey, are you going to have a qualifier for E&W and with Bajent, like maybe in West Virginia, possibly, like a little bit closer?
Travis, I believe, is going to be running the finals.
Okay, just the finals then, not the qualifiers.
Mine and Chance's qualifier will be, it's in Florida. It's in 3.5 weeks. So that's what everybody, and it's going to be the first of 6. There's only 6 United States qualifiers. I recommend everybody go to the first one, try to qualify, because if you take third, you didn't qualify. You might need to hit more than one unless you're that dude, John Theron.
Yeah, I was with John Theron too.
He might be able to just walk in and he asked me, is there any clothing allowance or a strict weigh-in? I'm going to have to say it is a strict weigh-in. Chance would probably lose his mind if I gave somebody an ounce. So let's see if we can get him on here. But yeah, strict weigh-in.
Because Warren was 100% strict.
I would imagine it would be.
I'll tell you some things that I want you to go spread the news. Okay. You teach everybody this lesson right here. Two things. You need to start having multiple early weigh-ins. Okay. Let a couple of the clubs host the early weigh-in in different locations. That way, if the guy wants to cut weight, he don't have to drive 10 hours and the gas station makes all the money. Yes, right? He's going to keep his money, and then the little bit of money he does goes to the event. You don't want him spending $400 at the station and and all these fucked up.
Brandon, why don't you do a video weigh-in, like a FaceTime video weigh-in?
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah, you got to calibrate the scale.
That's okay. Listen, so down here, we do north, central, and south weigh-ins. Here's the other thing. The first 4 hours of the day, we do from 10 to 2 o'clock is the amateur tournament, and from 2 to 6, 2 to 7 is the pro tournament. So there's completely separate weigh-ins, completely separate tournaments, completely separate award ceremonies. everything. So from now on, let's say when you show up, you bring your girl. You don't have to wait. You don't have to show up at 10 o'clock. You can show up at 1 o'clock, sign in, and it's straight to the pro class. No waiting around watching amateurs. The amateurs sit around and wait. It's their first time. They're not used to this shit. It's a little 4-hour experience. This is a game changer. This right here will make arm wrestling a lot bigger. If everyone is somewhere else, it'll make the experience for the people watching and the arm wrestler a lot better.
I agree. Everybody should agree.
Yeah, so we're going to try it out here. I know for sure that it's a great idea when it's a good idea when there's really no downside to it. The only downside is it's a little harder on the promoter, but we have plenty of staff. We've got all sorts of, I think we're going to be able to do the weigh-ins because there's a slight moment where it overlaps. You've got the amateur weigh-in is from like 8 to 10. From 10 to 2 is the amateur tournament. Well, from 12 to 2 is when you have the pro weigh-ins. So that's the only thing that's really a little complicated about that plan is you got to have someone over there weighing people in while you're running the tournament. But you gotta get it where it's on autopilot enough where the tournament can run in the background anyways. That's the key, right? While you manage 10 different faces. So we're gonna just have a pure display of organization and real promotion. I think in about 3 weeks, you're gonna see, dude. We're gonna have the baddest merch booth you've ever seen. It's gonna rival UAL, WA, the setups they would have there. We're gonna have, one of the best displays ever. We're getting more banners. We're gonna be set up in the boxing ring. You ever been in a boxing ring, Jameson?
Yeah.
You've been in a boxing ring?
I have, yeah.
You have. It's fun. It feels powerful to to get between the ropes, doesn't it?
Yeah. That all depends.
So how cool is that going to be?
I agree with that.
Yeah, man. Hey, that shit is hype. That'll
be awesome.
Let me tell you how you know a good moment. When you retell it a lot more than you lived it, right? It took 10 seconds to live. You're going to retell the story of this tournament in 3 weeks 1,000 times, and it's always going to be, I stepped through the ropes. I was feeling so so that's it. It's important. I think it's going to be better shot than anything. Dude, we're talking to Robert Kelly a bunch about, there's so many different things we can do from multi-angle shots to, having audio on, we're planning to have just a dedicated live stream audio where we can just commentate from there and it's not necessarily the announcer. So a bunch of cool things. We can have the winners come sit in and get interviewed. What I liked is how they did at Monster Michael Todd's thing.
Yeah.
Where they would have the winner come over. It was like Joe Rogan was interviewing him.
Sit down at the table. Yeah.
Yeah. If someone breaks their arm and they're screaming, I'm going to come right over and interview. Like, Connor's leg is.
I'm going to be yelling at the other guy for a rematch.
Exactly. Look at Scott. Looking good. Look at you guys, real supporters. I give y'all props.
Damn right.
Yeah, hey man, I ain't heard a person in Florida complain. Everybody is loving this shit.
Dude, everything that you're providing right now is killing a lot of the drag time, a lot of the in between sitting around, and even with it all, the entire setup itself is just going to be a game changer. You know what I mean? A lot of people, find themselves sitting off in the corner of a bar. And like I said, it's no down to any of the venues, but to have a completely different venue with a boxing ring, all new banners, all new setups, like it's just a complete game changer.
Custom fucking tables, dude. One off. We got the dopest table in all of arm wrestling. Those Florida were mega.
John the Savage is coming to the March 4th event in Bike Week, just so all the 198 guys know.
Oh, dude, yes, that's the Bike Week.
Yeah.
Listen, this tournament's gonna be huge. I'm gonna be out in Daytona. I live towards Daytona. I'm promoting it as the official arm wrestling tournament of Bike Week. Nice. Come down, try to put it in some of the different crazy places, gyms, all this shit. So I'm hoping we draw a whole bunch of bikers, Well, I'll tell you all a crazy story about bikers. Me and Artem went to one of Travis's tournaments years ago, like 8 years ago. When we're there, he's telling me like, yeah, we're going to have like a little charity where this biker gang is going to have like 2 of their members that are beefing. They're going to have an arm wrestling match. And I'm like, no way. And he's like, but the problem is these guys are rowdy as hell. And I'm like, wow, this is going to be incredible. So they come out there and I don't even think you heard this, Trent. And Artem was there. And they start going and they're in a match, just in like kind of, a stalemate like amateurs are, just pushing. But they're locked in a war. And they're fighting. Before this, it was super crunk. I mean, it looked like it was going to pop off. One guy, mid-match, breaks out a can of pepper spray and pepper sprays the other guy in the face. Not lying. Yeah. Listen, the guy that gets pepper sprayed takes the fucking pepper spray from him and sprays it in his own mouth and whoops his ass.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sprayed it right in his mouth and finished him. I couldn't believe it. The whole place smelled like pepper spray in there.
Oh, hell.
I'd ever seen. It was insane.
That's a different level of crazy.
I can't remember. I was at where it was at? It was at the Maryland State Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was out of control. It was out of control. That's a true story. I know that sounds fake. That's a true story. Yeah, dude.
I couldn't even imagine.
Like that, right? We get some crazy bikers out here. This is my favorite venue that we're going to on March 4th. Mikey's is dope, but it's a gym. So while it's going to be probably the most badass venue, it's not going to be like a full service bar and restaurant and like that style thing. So as far as this one is incredible, dude. We're going to be able to tap into their audio, video. A million different things. Another thing we're going to be doing, me and Chance been talking. We're hoping to set up a dedicated monitor for brackets.
That'd be awesome.
What you guys will see is what is on the laptop.
Nice.
Right. So if she is skipping through the brackets, you may have a chance to look at it. I doubt everyone's going to pull it up for each person, but when the tournament is certainly going, you will be able to see the path you got to get to the finals. Which, people believe it doesn't matter, but it matters greatly if you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you get your mindset, you're watching how they're pulling and you get yourself set up for what you need to be doing for the next one.
Yeah, dude, a lot of these things. Scott, you're flipped upside down, big dog.
That story turned them upside down, ain't it?
Hanging from a damn ceiling or something.
How cold is it out your way?
Hey, thanks for asking, Brandon. No, everything's doing well, man. Like I said, I've been back training. I'm like I wish I was like closer to you guys, just so you can see my progression. But I'm doing pretty good. Let's see what happens. I have a super match coming up here next week, and then 2 weeks after that, I have New Jersey Nationals through New Way. So that's Bart Woods in CY, and I think it is CYN. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I have.
And then I'm coming down to Florida, but I'm unfortunately not going to be making it East and West. But anything FAL related, I'll be down. Trust me, my daughter's right there. So, and I come back and forth a million times, brother. So yeah.
Another thing I think that's going to make this run smoother. I was just looking with John was in the chat saying that the monitors will make the tournament run a lot smoother. We are going to have the arm wrestlers come up before the class, and they're probably going to stay ringside or in the corner. So, and as you get eliminated from the tournament, you can go ahead and exit the ring until we're down to 2.
That makes sense.
This is one of the biggest problems that slows tournaments down, is having the guys having to search for an arm wrestler. And it's usually the same guys over and over that aren't listening. They're just having too much fun. But putting these guys in a bullpen, a pit, corner of some area is definitely going to speed things up. The whole thing is I want to have this just as a display of efficiency. There's no
it definitely helped over at Florida State when you had everybody stand over by the banner, excluding like the one or two that were outside that wasn't paying attention type shit. But for the most part, having everybody stand over there readied up.
I like that anyway. It winds me up, gets me going.
Yeah, that one guy took a loss outside and then came in and won the whole tournament.
Grayson.
I couldn't believe it.
Dude's name was Grayson.
Yep, Grayson Waldman. Yeah, I actually still got his winner plaque. He ended up having to take off and asked me if I can grab his platform. I still got it over here at the house.
Yeah, tell him that's the FAL's platform now. We commandeered that.
Hey Trent, real quick, good to see you on here. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man, good to see you too.
Risers. Big thing to address. We will have risers there for the people that need them.
So don't bring your own riser.
Yes, bring your own riser still.
Okay.
Because there might be more than one short person.
Fair enough.
And in the end, we probably need as many risers as we can. Any custom thing that you need personally for yourself, I would bring. But yeah, we are going to have risers there. This is something we've slacked on in the past. This is just one little thing. We're going to have certified refs at this one. It's going to be mega. We got WAF ref coming down doing free certification classes the morning of.
Man, I'm so upset that I can't make that.
Yeah.
Brandon, did you say that there's early weigh-ins at Pro Gear?
Yeah, there's early weigh-ins at Pro Gear, at Team Jax's headquarters, and I am personally doing a one over at my place, my practice spot, or at the Alpha Whiskey practice.
Okay, awesome.
So, yeah, where do you live at?
I'm in Sarasota, so I'm about an hour and a half from Pro Gear.
Okay, that's not ideal, but
it's not too bad, man.
If you need to. Yeah, no, it's not. I drive for a living everywhere, so.
Yeah.
Y'all drive for a living. You ain't got no idea.
You still driving Worley shitbox?
Bro, no, I drive 400 miles a day, easy.
Ouch.
A day?
Yeah.
Ouch. I used to live like that.
I drive from Palaca, an hour and a half north of Jacksonville to the office, do what I got to do there. Then about an hour back to the subdivisions, and I drive around the subdivisions all day long, maybe back to Jacksonville, then all the way back home to Palaca every day.
You probably exaggerating.
It's a lot of windshield time.
I put 41,000 miles on my truck in less than a year.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was doing sports services, that's how I lived. I was driving all over the state, from Port St. Lucie as far south as the Keys, as far north as Tallahassee. Now doing pavers, I'd be lucky enough to see Jupiter, which is only like a 20 or 30 minute ride. I mainly stay right in town. I'm lucky enough.
What classes? All three of you bums are pulling 176, huh?
I think so.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Two sad people. Two of you guys are gonna be sad. Maybe all three.
I'll be sad. Don't worry. I'll be one of the sad ones. I promise.
No, hey, remind me this. We gotta revisit this crew right here. We have to revisit after the tournament. Class on here, and we're just gonna talk about what went wrong.
I suck at arm wrestling. That's what went wrong.
Oh, you already know. I'm blaming it on my job. First and foremost, my job with my ass. I do everything under the sun.
Any of these shows after a reality show where they'll have people on like a year later and they just sit around and talk about how fucked up it was?
Yeah.
That's what we need after the tournament, right? After the tournament, sit down where you're like, yeah, that motherfucker was just too strong. I was wasting my time.
And I've had so many people come to me like, dude, you got screwed by the ref. I'm like, no, that dude's just way stronger than me. I didn't get screwed at all. I was cheating everything I could do. I still got my ass busted.
I tell them when they tell me that, I say, you're right.
You're right. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you. I appreciate you for noticing.
Well,
I'm a lot more honest.
Right. You're referee. Right.
What was that?
Yo.
You've been studying the referee?
Yes,
the
sir.
Referee book?
Yep. Yeah, I got it downloaded on my computer. I've been reading it all the time. I got it on my computer. I got it on my phone.
Yeah, I still got to pull that up. Once I figured out I wasn't going to make it, I didn't look.
I want to tell everybody this on here now. Even if you aren't going to be a certified ref, it would be good for everybody to get on there and read them rules because that's the rules we are all going to go by.
Okay.
And
that's
there's
for every tournament, right?
There's a lot of rules in there that we have never in the history of Florida arm wrestling went by before. I mean, slipping fouls, ways that they call wins a lot different. A lot of times we go to go on the straps, and then now it's going to be a win. Intentional slipping now is considered a foul. So there's some moves on there that it's an automatic loss, and there's a lot of things on there that we're fixing to start making legit that we have never. I've been to tournaments all over the Southeast, and probably 9 out of 10 tournaments have never called these fouls before, but we're fixing to start. So it'd be good for everybody to go on there and read over them rules for sure.
Thank you for the heads up.
Because there's a lot of them on there.
I think it definitely, especially
USAA rules.
WAF.
Yeah, it's good, but
WAF.
There's going to be a little modification to it. This isn't going to be turned into some European microfoul bullshit. Don't get it wrong.
Well, I mean, for the qualifier though, it kind of would make a little bit of sense because think about it. For all the qualifiers, if you don't have this adjustment to where everybody knows what that set standard is, you're going to get over there and you're going to get smoked simply because you don't have a greater understanding of what the rule set is from the U.S. to over there to the other side. You know what I mean? So
Listen,
I think it's
the best chance right now going to the very first qualifier because at the end, it's going to be a fucking race. Everybody's going to want those last couple spots.
Oh, I bet.
That was the one some guys might be able to get in. Trent, I think you muted yourself, Trent.
Well, that's once we get our certified refs, I figure we could all sit down and decide what rules exactly we want to go by and which ones we don't. Because there's a lot of them on there. Like if you initiate a slip, it's an automatic foul. Like we got a lot of guys that slip just to go straight to the strap.
So what the end result's going to be is very similar to WAF, except we're probably going to go with all slips to the straps.
Yeah,
there you go.
A couple things that streamline it to make it faster. Maybe like I still believe the amateur class, everything needs to start in a ref script.
Straight ref script. I agree. 100%.
For everybody. You don't want two guys that don't know what the fuck they're doing fighting.
They're trying to fight over a grip they've never gripped up before.
Just give them a fair grip. That's what they're here for, is a fair chance. Give them both a fair chance, right? Not trying to have both guys fuck each other over.
Yeah.
So how much weight you got on there, Matt? 6 pounds.
55. I'm at 55 now. Started off at 35, 3 sets of 10, jumped up, 3 sets of 10.
You gotta have 2 pulleys on there.
Nope. All one. It's all one setup. That's where I'm at right now.
Math and me.
That's the way to do it. Straight weight.
Huh?
Dude.
And then I got the secondary after this set's done. This is everything that I'm running tonight. Once it's done, then I have this strap set up to the second pulley and running 2 vectors, pulling with this and this one from the side coming straight in just for rack pressure. So it's hitting from 2 different angles.
He's whooping my ass all the time.
That's a nice setup, man.
Jesus Christ.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. I've spent a lot of time on just MacGyvering a lot of this stuff. My wife just got me this table set up. for Christmas. The pulley that's hanging from the ceiling, I got that last year. But everything over here in the background, I done built myself. I had to build this wooden frame to get everything attached. And then that was given to me by a customer. Guy was going in for back surgery and hooked me all up. He said, man, you did such a great job. I want to give you a tip. Do you work out? And I said, yeah, wow, what's up? Because I got no business using any of this stuff. Gave me like $3,000 worth of equipment for my
Is
tip.
that one of those Ethos power racks?
What's that? Yeah, that back there, the big old,
Yeah,
big old squat system.
yeah.
Or
That's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a badass setup, man.
How many FAL handles you got dangling from that contraption?
None yet. Y'all just came out with them, so these are all home, bro. These are all hand built.
Merch giveaway. People are gonna be hating,
bro. These are all home built handles. You know what I mean? It's PVC. I ain't bought not one handle yet. This came with the arm. So now my next venture is to start getting some FAL handles up in there.
My favorite handle is a can of spray paint.
Hey.
What should we give away at the next merch giveaway? We're doing one next week. What y'all think it should be? A hat?
A handle.
Well, you're probably excluded, Matt.
Yeah, you got the badass shorts.
I got the shorts.
Pissed off.
I got the shorts. It's all good.
I hope those shorts arrive, and I hope they're an extra. I hope they look like
Matt won't care. He'll damn strap a bunch cord around his ass. He's gonna wear them shorts, I promise.
You goddamn right.
For had the matching tank top to it.
Come in looking like I got Speedos attached to him.
Yeah, absolutely. I already seen all this merch. Man, it is badass. All sublimated, everything is printed directly into the fabric. So it won't even be a black fabric. It's all white
badass
silk material, and then they print black and yellow and whites on, the colors onto the fabric itself and cut them out. Sublimation is a crazy process. But that's why you can put high def images like this, right on something with no loss of detail at all. Because you're printing directly to it. But like when you guys see those straps, anybody could kind of embroider onto the strap. But once you embroider, it gets too thick to pull through the buckle and all that shit. These are going to be like these old Mazarenko straps. I mean,
nice.
You have not seen any. These will be the highest quality printing on straps you ever seen. It's not like vinyl shit that everyone's doing. These are absolutely premier. I mean, it's all dope, dude. There's so much stuff, but yeah, the first 50 people are gonna get a piece of merch. So first 50 arm wrestlers.
Yeah, no shit. I just grabbed one of my other straps. I thought it was embedded in there. It's vinyl sitting on top of the strap.
Hold on, let me see. Vinyl would suck.
That's vinyl.
Oh yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate them wide straps.
I love them.
I hate them.
I love it.
I got one of Artem's here at the house.
Mostly everybody want to come down here, right? I love the wide strap because it don't matter any which way that I get that bad boy to lock in right there. I'm good to go.
Speaking of that, that's another rule they have. The strap cannot be no more than 1.5 inches below the wrist line.
Yeah, calm down.
I don't mind. I don't mind that.
I knew that one would get Brandon.
Listen, I don't personally mind it because
no,
when I see someone pulling that bad boy all the way down here and then you can't get the strap to tighten up and then we go to lock up grip, I'm like, man, you might as well just undo your hand. Retighten that bad boy.
Just go ahead and foul me out right now, Trent.
I was fixing to say that's the only reason Brandon's going to beat me.
Well, Brandon, that's why I said we need to talk about the whole rule thing. Which ones y'all want to go by?
Here, I found it, Trent.
I'll let you and Chance discuss that one.
All this is going to be discussed at the referee meeting, but
the fact is, you see what I was saying? Exactly.
Don't want to be WAF certified.
Huh?
The FAL rules will be a little bit modified, but you guys want to be WAF certified so you can go anywhere. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is the inspiration for the straps, right? These are the old Mazarenko straps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them
Okay.
them thick things that hurt. They hurt between your thumb
Yeah,
and
look
your
at this
index
buckle.
finger.
Like a tie-down buckle with a leather backing that holds it. But we're not using that, but this.
Chance Shaw just said WF rules, but all slips go to the straps.
Exactly. And we're not really gonna hash this out right here, but we'll have a nice meeting before at the referee meeting. But these straps are very similar. You see how this is all along it. The FAL straps are very similar to this. We have them in black and yellow. They're going to be super, super dope.
Nice.
Guys, imagine, I mean, our strap is the best. The shirts are the best. This is, we're on to something. It's going to look good. It's going to, be probably out of this.
It just has an all around better feel to it, man. Just simply put.
Yeah, I agree. Chance is watching. Chance, you got anything else you want to talk about on here? Or we keep this one short tonight? John Theron says I should consider doing running fouls. John, I love running fouls, and I would have whooped your ass if we had running fouls. Arm up, 3 feet in the. Hold on, I could beat John Theron left-handed. I can. He had wars with Kevin Sams, and I fucked around and got tired. But I can hang with him left. His right is a fucking rocket ship. I'm gonna say left-handed. I could have hung with him. I didn't give him a match because I fucked around and went B-side. And
I even looked y'all like, take your minute, Brandon. No, I'm good. Let's run this.
No, I'll tell you psychologically, I thought his right and left were the same, right? So when I get to him in the finals, he feels great. I feel like shit. Anyways, I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I made the right decision. When I rewatch the video and I see that fresh for fresh, him and Kevin Sams had a couple decent wars, I realized I could have absolutely had some fresh wars with him too.
You gotta think, John wasn't exactly fresh. He had a super match with Noel left-handed too.
Exactly. I didn't say I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I believe personally left-handed I could pull with him. Right-handed, we would be wasting our time right now.
There's nobody in the state of Florida at 198 that can touch John right-handed.
Not in a lot of places from what I've seen. That dude's right is insane.
It is nasty.
I would like to see him in Austin in like a hook, because Austin's got that good wedge.
Well, let's remember this too real quick, though, that John Theron's pulling and Artem just destroyed Robbie Russell. I mean, destroyed him, hit him inside, outside. I mean, he did what he wanted with him at Tennessee State's. I was there. I had a super match with Robbie. He destroyed me.
But you gotta think though, Austin just beat Artem in Washington State right-handed.
Finally, go lay down.
What, in the overalls though?
They both pulled all day. I mean, neither one of them were fresh.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
I don't know.
I'm not saying Austin's not a good arm wrestler, but I don't personally believe Austin's beating Artem right now. I think it'd be a good match in a hook. Oh, I think it'll be a great match. I think that I don't think it would be a good match. I think that Artem would probably be able to outload him in the setup. Austin's incredible if he can get what he needs, which is 99% of the time. But I've seen a couple times where Max left-handed is able to load high enough that Austin just folds over. And I think that's what Artem would do if I got a gun to my head and had to predict the outcome. But they could either one win it. It's like 60-40 in my opinion. And that speaks to how good Austin is. But yeah, no one could probably touch John Theron right-handed.
I don't think anybody would.
But it's good for us because he don't live here.
Hey.
Yeah, he might move here though. He definitely liked Florida whenever he came down here.
He's up my way. I was just with him last week or 3 days ago, actually.
He whooped your ass, didn't he?
No, I didn't even fucking pull. Nah, hell no. I wasn't even in that tournament, guys. I went there to represent. That's basically it. In Bowling Green, Ohio. He did a good job. Michael Todd was there. Now, off the record, the Michael Todd thing, I think that's a 100% D move on what he's doing right now.
No, hold on. We're not sure what's going on. Inform us.
Okay, so Monster Michael Todd is planning on going to all these matches in 2023 to win 100 silvers, just to promote his, or excuse me, goals, like first place to win. Yeah, my bad, guys. To win 100 of them to prove a point for his YouTube channel. So that's what it is.
Michael Todd has went to All About the Clout.
Yeah, he went to a local tournament and just like wrecked everybody. Let's put it that way. Well, he almost got jammed up by one guy, and I love that kid. He had like suspenders on. He had like a lobster fucking outfit on. It was like hilarious. Big tall dude too, right? He almost got lit up by that guy. But yeah, it's a true story.
So tell me, what is the controversy? He's claiming he won 8 tournaments now, or what's your?
No, he's going 8 gold medals, 8 first places. So he signed up like 6 and then 2 overall. So I'm guessing 246 and plus super pluses, and then so that'd be 4 plus 2 overalls.
And so you wish he was doing that, but with harder tournaments?
Yeah, but not like a local jokel joint, you know.
Well, I mean, me personally, I ain't got no
a local joke though. If John Barron and you were there,
no, I was there to represent. I didn't pull, but I'm just trying to say.
I don't know the caliber of the tournament. I wasn't there. You got to tell me.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the caliber. Okay, Juan Ortega.
Okay.
Was the director. Tim Lewis was the on the mic, which that takes forever.
Tim Lewis was on the mic.
Yeah, Tim Lewis was on the mic.
Get Tim Lewis on this show.
What's that?
I got to talk to him about that. That's incredible.
About what?
Just about his mic skills.
No, the tournament went good. Just put it that way. Everything went smooth and stuff as far as like what I gather.
Well, hey, Tim. No knock. Tim can run him a little tournament. He's got a little bit
good with the brackets. He did a good bracket system. It's like, hey, listen, it's up there.
Oh no!
I can let you know.
Well, you can only run it so fast when you're talking slow. I like Tim. Tim grew on me over the years.
I'll agree with that one. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to you, Brandon.
Yeah. So
yeah,
cleaned up, and now he's got 8 out of his 100. Is that the narrative?
Yeah. That's the 100% narrative. He has 8 out of his 100 for the year 2023.
Yeah, you tell him come down to Florida, he'll be lucky to get 1 or 2.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Hey, I already reached out to him. I say, when are you going to show it to him? You come out.
Here's the funny thing about it is I didn't pull, and I wanted overalls, not overalls. I just wanted like after pull left, just because I was gonna bury his ass if I could, and because I was fresh. That's where I was at. He said no. So that was basically it.
Well, he saved you.
He said no effing way. Yep.
Come to Florida, you had to pay for an overall and buy your way in.
So fast, bro. He would have nailed you inside. You're fucking.
I understand that. But you got to listen to me on this real quick. He went through 8, and I was 100% fresh. Plus, I'm trained up, so I would have to disagree with you.
You're such a dirtbag.
Why so?
Because you just had 8 classes and you're trained up and fresh.
That's something you would do, Brandon.
Listen, I have bigger, better things. I got bigger, better things going on than the damn tournament in Bowling Green, Ohio. I got BAL coming up this week, which you should, of all people, be cheering me on for this damn thing. So,
listen. Brandon would enter the tournament. He would lay down, go 0-2 left and right, and then buy himself back into the overalls just to pull Michael left-handed fresh. He would make sure he was fresh as a daisy.
That's how you're supposed to win it over.
Yep. But no, that's the whole throwdown. Just let you know, if he does show up, I hope he does, down to FAL. He is planning on grabbing up 100 first place medals. So,
hey, run it,
Hey, I personally like the narrative. I think that there's probably not enough high-end tournaments for him to get 100 medals without it taking it all year or 2 years or something. So I don't know about the Poland. I think it should be maybe 8. I think it should just be super heavyweight.
I agree. I 100% agree.
If he's down to 242, if he's really making the weight, he's pushing the social media, but that's a cool thing to go because people will follow it, man. I just want to see him down here. I want to see him pass the Chance Shaw, Daniel Price.
Oh, he probably won't touch those guys. No way in hell he's going to touch those guys.
I don't mind the narrative. You do what you got to do to get your following and get your build. And, if that's what's making you feel a lot better about the way you pull. Because, think about it. If you watched the last couple of times that he pulled that, he was stupid, ridiculous hard on himself. Just the emotional breakouts. And then when he finally just loosened up and was like, you know what? I forgot what it was that I was enjoying when I got into arm wrestling. And that was to arm wrestling, not to chase, this number one in the world. I loved going to events. I loved the atmosphere. So you know what? If that's the road that he's going on and that's what he wants to go for, hey, more power to you. But come on down to a couple of states that got some heavy hitters in the classes that you're going into. To really get that. I think that would be awesome to see. You know what I mean? Don't go to somewhere that doesn't have, not to say that these other states don't have the caliber, but make sure you hit the spots that definitely have
Pennsylvania
the caliber.
Have one guy in that whole state that could hang with us.
Yeah.
There ain't one guy in that whole state.
In Ohio?
I'm just talking shit. Is that where you're at now?
No, I'm in Pittsburgh, my man. There's no ranking system.
Yeah, there's nobody in Pennsylvania that could hang with us in that whole.
Yeah, there is. There's one, and that's our boy in Harrisburg, Paul Lynn.
Okay, Paul.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you, motherfucker.
What about Dave Chafin?
Yeah.
Who's across the other side of my state? Chelino. Storm. Chelino.
Oh, yeah.
Is he still in the game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know you Florida people are fucking strong, man. But
hey, don't forget about Dave Chafee.
God, Erie. I was hanging out with
Artem went up north.
Yeah,
I saw a Storm pull. That's right.
I was hanging out with his ass. Maybe October 28th. Like right for a Halloween event. Havoc, and hey, Brandon, you're gonna hate this. I took overalls on that shit, and I took super heavyweights on that damn thing too. So, and Dave was there too, but he was just watching. And Bart Wood ref. Bart Wood ref. How cool was that shit?
Oh shit! It was pretty bad. My first tournament, Bart Wood ref. That was pretty badass.
Yeah, Bart's good people, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And John Hydnowski and shit. I was like, there was a bunch of people there.
Yeah, I seen that match with John and Kevin. That was a good match.
Yeah, I was there for that one. That they went right and left too, so it was interesting. Interesting shit. Now, Kevin got mad ass horsepower, guys. Put it that way inside because I trained with that guy a little bit.
Bro, I pulled. He came to Florida a couple of years ago in Florida States. I pulled him. I know exactly what he feels like.
Yeah, he got a heavy hand, and hey Brandon, he might give you a fucking hard time. Put it that way.
Oh, that's 3 154 guys.
Kevin Palco, yeah, he's a cop too. You guys
Kevin Palco's pretty stout.
I troll that kid the other night, thinking that was the guy that Chance was talking about. I can't be.
Yeah, Levi.
2 hours. I told him I'll fuck his ass.
That was the wrong guy.
That poor kid.
So you're talking shit about the wrong guy.
Well, they told me there's these 2 lightweight guys I can't beat, and I'm like, bullshit. This one kid.
Remember, it's Dustin Hyatt and Dylan Burns.
And who was I talking shit to?
Levi, you're talking to Levi Knight.
Wow, that poor kid. That poor kid.
Levi's coming to the Mayhem. He's gonna stay at the house. I'm gonna bring him and all that good stuff. Show him around.
Oh, when's Mayhem? Number 6 or 7. Chuck's joining.
June 10th.
All right, I'll be there for that damn one. All right, hey, Brandon, you coming down for that shit too?
Yeah, of course.
Is that FAL?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll wear my jersey, man. Let's rock and roll. No, because I got to see my daughter right about that then. So
Newman and Westbury will be running it. But yeah, we'll be helping coordinate.
that sounds good, man. You always do a good job too, Brandon. So appreciate it, man.
Thank you. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm hoping, guys, our next announcement on here, we will be announcing the point system and
Nice.
values. So everybody's been asking, how many points will you win? What do you get for third place? What do you get for fourth place? The answers that'll all be hopefully on the next video we do. We'll be putting it out, but remember this points race, $10,000 at the end of the year. Big money, big arm wrestling, 11 event.
Hey, really quick. Sterling Jackson said Monster Michael Todd will not get past Daniel Price's left.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Maybe that's a good super match we can set up to incentivize.
That would be huge to have you guys blow even up harder than you already are, which is impossible. But if you could possibly blow up a little bit more, yeah, set that whole match up. That'd be awesome.
Yes.
Got us.
Hey,
Absolutely.
We're trying to get Dave Chafee, John Berzink. We're trying to get all the heavy hitters down here.
Yeah.
They're going to be begging to come to our tournaments.
Yep.
Guys, to have this happen, we need support. So get your boys, share this, like it.
I'm going to Jersey, guys, real quick, and I'll be with Dave Chafee and Bart. So I'll relay that message back. All right.
Look at this, guys. Hey, you guys got a Pennsylvania guy in a FAL jersey. All right.
Better than that.
That's me right here.
That's it. We're gonna wrap it up, fellas. Appreciate having y'all on.
See y'all,
Much
boys.
love, man. Y'all be safe. Have a good one.